If you have applied to more than 10 jobs in the last month and received absolutely nothing but automated rejection emails, or worse, pure silence, I need you to stop uploading your CV right now. Put your mouse down, close that tab, because here is the hard truth. A human being hasn't even looked at your application. Instead, your carefully crafted resume was thrown out by a piece of software called an Applicant Tracking System, or ATS, in less than 6 seconds. In fact, over 90% of Fortune 500 companies use these systems to filter candidates before a recruiter ever lays eyes on a single resume. Today, I'm going to show you the 3 hidden formatting traps in your current CV that are triggering automatic rejections and exactly how to fix them so your profile actually lands on a recruiter's desk. By the end of this video, you will understand why your beautiful resume is actually your biggest enemy in the job search. Trap number 1. Creative layouts, columns, and Canva templates. I know. You spent hours on Canva making your resume look stunning. You chose the perfect color palette. You added those elegant sidebars with your skills neatly arranged in 2 columns. It looks incredible to the human eye. But here's the problem. A ATS software does not read like a human. It reads left to right across the entire page, like a giant wall of text. When you use side-by-side columns, the system blends them together, scrambling your work history, your skills, and your experience into an unreadable mess. Think of it this way. You're essentially asking a robot to read 2 books at the same time, page by page, line by line. It can't do it. Your information gets jumbled, and the system flags your resume as unparsable. The fix? We need to strip it down to a ruthlessly clean, single-column vertical layout. No columns, no sidebars, no fancy design elements. Trap number 2. Text boxes and tables. This one catches so many people off guard. You put your contact details in a neat little box at the top. You organize your skills in a tidy table. It looks professional, right? Wrong. Most automated parsers treat text boxes and tables as invisible shapes. The system literally cannot see the text inside them. It reads the box as a graphic element, not as readable content. So if your primary skills, the very keywords that would match you to the job, are trapped inside a text box or a table grid, the system reads your CV as having 0 skills for that job category. 0. You're automatically rejected before you even start. Never, and I mean never, put your contact details, skills, or employment history inside a text box. Keep all your text free-floating in the main document body where the parser can actually find it. Trap number 3. Improper heading formats. This is where a lot of creative resumes fall apart. You think you're being clever and memorable by naming your section something unique. My journey instead of professional experience. My toolkit instead of skills. Where I've been instead of work history. The ATS does not appreciate creativity. It looks for specific markers to categorize your information. When it can't find the standard headers it's programmed to recognize, it gets confused. And when the system gets confused, your resume gets rejected. The same goes for using images instead of standard bullet points or icons next to your section titles. The parser doesn't know what to do with these visual elements. The fix is simple. Stick to standard, universal headers that every ATS recognizes instantly. Use professional experience, education, skills, certifications, and contact information. Save the creativity for your cover letter or your interview, not for your resume headers. Now, fixing your formatting is only half the battle. Even with perfect formatting, your resume won't get through if you're not using the right keywords. Think of your resume like SEO for job boards. The ATS is scanning for specific keywords and phrases that match the job description. If the job posting asks for project management and data analysis, those exact phrases need to appear naturally throughout your resume, in your summary, your skills section, and your experience bullet points. Here's the golden rule: mirror the employer's language. If they say project management, don't say managed projects. Use their exact words. And don't just stuff keywords into a block at the bottom, weave them into accomplishment-driven bullet points that show how you actually used those skills. In 2026, the most critical factor for passing automated filters is emphasizing impact metrics, dollar values, percentages, volume-based outcomes. Show the ATS and the recruiter not just what you did, but what you achieved. A successful CV is not a graphic design project. It is a clean, keyword-optimized, plain text document designed to pass the machine scan first so a hiring manager can actually read it second. When you switch to a ruthlessly clean, single-column format with standard headers, proper keywords, and no text boxes or tables, your callback rate changes dramatically. I've seen professionals go from 0 callbacks to multiple interview requests in a matter of weeks just by making these structural changes. The truth is, recruiters are overwhelmed. They're receiving anywhere from 750 to 1,500 applications per role. They need the ATS to do the heavy lifting. Your job is to make that lifting as easy as possible. A beautifully formatted resume that confuses the ATS is worthless. A simple, clean resume that the ATS can read perfectly is priceless. If you are tired of watching your applications disappear into a black hole, if you're ready to stop guessing why you're not getting callbacks, let us handle the heavy lifting for you. Here at Hundzuka, we understand that your resume is more than just a document. It's your ticket to opportunity. And in today's AI-driven hiring landscape, that ticket needs to be perfectly optimized for both machines and humans. Head over to Hundzuka.com and look for our Resume Revamp service. We will rebuild your CV from scratch, optimizing the structure for parsing software, incorporating the right keywords for your target roles, and formatting it perfectly to make the best possible professional impression. We don't just make your resume look good, we make it work, so your qualifications actually get seen by the people who matter. Click the link in the description below, request a quote, and let's get you noticed. Because your dream job is out there, let's make sure they can find you.